Mr. Kamil, this is what the Iranians are saying. We do not know whether this attack has happened after the ceasefire came into existence, or was it an earlier attack that the Iranians are referring to. But both USS Abraham Lincoln and USS Tripoli, the Iranians say have been attacked. In your assessment, the fact that the Americans were moving some of their biggest aircraft carriers in order for what was going to be a naval war with Iran, what do you think of this strategy of moving these big, slow-moving aircraft carriers? Is it something that will actually pay off dividends in a war which is being fought with missiles?
Oh, well, aircraft carriers, you got to look at the air component. This is about controlling the skies here, which we have done since pretty early on. Aircraft carrier groups, strike groups, it's just not the aircraft carrier that comes through it. There's multiple frigates, destroyers, and it is an armada, and there's multiple layers of defense against these claims that have been made throughout the war by the regime about drones striking different aircraft carriers, and that's why they've been taken offline or had to have repairs, which have all been proven to be false. This is the new way of war. This is why China and countries like that, China have tried to push towards a blue water navy, which they just really don't possess yet, because it's about controlling the skies. That's how you win wars, and the way to do it and move assets into the region, especially if some bases are being denied to you, or if they're downrange and being targeted. An aircraft carrier makes the most amount of sense.
All right, and very quickly before we let you go, Mr. Kamil, Donald Trump is reported to have said that both Iran and the United States of America could charge tolls at the Strait of Hormuz. In your assessment, is this a tacit agreement by the American president that the Iranians will now remain in charge of the Strait of Hormuz, and the Americans could also chip in and say that we also want to be a party that charges tolls at the Strait of Hormuz? How do you see that development?
Well, that's another interesting development. That may be Trump speaking off the cuff here and putting a little more teeth behind these supposed negotiations that are going to take place. But at the root cause of it, you look at it comes back to the nuclear issue. Even the 10 points, I can go all through all 10 of them and say why there can be problems. But there's the one that led us down this path, and that's the reprocessing and enrichment capabilities that they want to maintain and retain. So,
all right. I think that, of course, is going to be a key part of the negotiations when they happen on Friday in Islamabad. But a lot can happen between now and Friday, so we'll, of course, wait and watch as to what unfolds there. Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Adrian Kamil, for joining us with that perspective there.
Thank you.